Alright everybody, welcome back to day 2. That was a thing. Oh, that was a thing. That was a day 2. These names. What names? We're still screaming the whole YouTube thing, but that was indeed a day 2, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I mean, the first 2 parts were not too bad, but that third one. Help me. Help me. Help me! It was. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Also, just so that no monsters come out, we're just gonna hit a time set day. Although it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter too much soon, because if we just now go back into normal mode, I have started to light up the village. We've got lanterns on the trees. We've started to make pathways, and we've got a wall to keep the monsters out. Although we did find, as we were digging out and making the wall, there are 2 monster spawners like right next to each other in there. So maybe the survival people can use those for some sort of mob grinder. Also, while we were building the road to the Autumn Plains so that I don't get lost, we found a cat. So it was a weird cat because I've never seen them with the 2 different coloured eyes. But chat named her Mona because there was Genshin Impact shit. So let's start, because speaking of Genshin Impact, welcome to day 2, where we had the Netflix, the Epic Games, and the Tribeca Games. So going over, let's talk about Netflix. Let's trash some things so that we've got space to be able to take the things. I believe that it's 4. Is it 4? It's 4. It's 4. Bring them out. Well, let's bring them out. Let's bring them out. Then we can throw them in. So Netflix obviously mainly show TV series. I don't have a Netflix, but my friend Moon Knight has Netflix, so like I can get on Netflix sometimes, and other times I will not confirm or deny, but you know, we are on the cruise. You know what that means. You know where we're going. It is Hail Flameheart. But anyway, let's start, shall we? So, I don't watch many animes, but they definitely did show off 2 that look very promising. Oh, sorry, I do watch animes, because my guy, did you see the start of day 2? Did you see Oda drop chapter 1052? Where the new bounties are now being teased. What could be the final bounties of One Piece now being teased for the next chapter, because the paper has landed at our feet. We found out Zoro's heritage. We confirmed Zoro is related to Ryuma. That's crazy shit. And then of course, because Wano is an isolated country, they publish what they want. They've told the world that Joy Boy exists. The Gorosei are sweating. Samurai Gandhi, look at this man's face. He is sweating bullets. He is like, oh, we fucked up. That's it. We can't cover this up. It is game over. So, and then obviously, best girl, Yamato, best girl, just integrating with the Straw Hats because she's the final member. Everybody's excited because it is the best girl in the show. So I do watch anime, and we've got 2. I don't particularly care about fighting games, but the Tekken anime, it's looking pretty fire. It's looking pretty good. It's about Jin Kazuya's mom. It's about Jin's mom. That's pretty cool. We saw King wearing his tiger mask. That's pretty cool. Again, I don't follow Tekken much. I've stated several times I'm not a fighting game person, so I don't know. And then there's a season 2 of the Castlevania anime, or at least I think it's a next. It's not like season 2 as in direct sequel, but it's more like a JoJo style season 2, where it's like, you know, season 1 focused on Jonathan, but then season 3 focused on Jotaro, and then like season 5 follows Dio's son, and then season 6 is Jolene. So it's not like actual direct sequel, but it's like it's another season, but this time in the form of Richter Belmont, and that's also looking pretty good. Again, I'm more video games than shows, but they do be looking pretty good though. So you know, we'll throw the animes into the good side, and then we obviously got the big third anime. I mean, I'm just gonna call it anime. It is animated. But you got the big third anime, the Cuphead Season 2. Cuphead Season 1, really good. They stuck to the original source material. Voice acting, pretty great. Looks like so it sticks to, however you'd like to say it, to the 1930s Rubber Hose cartoon. Like, you can tell it's from the 2020s. There is obviously digital tricks that do kind of stand out, but they've tried to stay as true to the 1930s as possible, and you can tell that it's still got the hand-drawn animations, it's still got like a lot of the effects of the cartoons of that era, but like, you know, the colour palette is obviously more of a modern colour palette, because back then 1930s was still black and white, so yeah. But like season 2, looking good. It's looking as good as the season 1. And we got to see the best Cuphead girl. We got to see Candy Lady. We got to see Baroness von Bonbon. We got pictures of her when she first came out. Here's Console dressed as the Baroness. It's looking good. And I mean, like, we get to find out why Chalice is turning into a ghost, why she set up the boys, why they got thrown in jail. I'm excited for that. Again, it's a show. I don't know what more to say, so we'll just throw the show in there in the good side. And then we've got Luna. We've got everybody's favorite pony. We've got Best Moon Pony. We've got Best Hellhound. We've got Luna herself. And it's exclusive to Netflix mobile gaming. What the fuck, Netflix? First of all, it actually looks pretty creative. You know, it's a very nice, very beautiful pixel art style. And it's got a fantastic soundtrack from the soundtrack that's playing in the background. And you've got to solve the puzzles without the ability to jump. So like, if there's a spike pit and you're on a ledge, you've just got to air dash over the ledge and then you'll drop down onto the next ledge. So like, or you know, if it's like a bridge that needs to be made, you'll be able to like use your sword, cut a rope, and then the rope will release the bridge and the bridge will fall down. So it's a bit like a puzzle platformer because you don't have the ability to jump. But it looks good, it sounds good, and it's only on Netflix mobile gaming. Do you guys not have phones? Jeff Keighley, Netflix, listen, I know you want an exclusive. I know you want a reason for people to come here and check out Netflix. I get that, but that shit better come to Steam. That's all I'm saying. Like, as much as you want this mobile gaming thing to take off, like, next to nobody is gonna play that. Just put that shit on Steam. If you have to code a jump button for Steam because, like, the air dashing is like swiping your finger across the phone, just code in a jump button. But like, get that shit on Steam. It will sell so much more on Steam. It looks so good and I'm excited for it, but like, I'm not getting it on my phone. Just put it on Steam. Just put it on Steam. Put it on Steam. I'll repeat it. You know, it's like hypnosis. If you say it enough times, it's like subliminal messaging. If you say it enough times, put it on Steam. Then the people that made Luna will put it on Steam because you're putting it on Steam, right? Put it on Steam. But yeah, so Luna looking good. Overall, the Netflix thing, pretty good. Had some good stuff. Despite being like Netflix and being the most like what's the word? Underdog? Like, it's just Netflix. What's it gonna show? It's gonna show real life Death Note? It's gonna be trash. It's gonna be trash. Real life Death Note. Although at the very start they did show the real life One Piece. Like, I have already seen where they were building the Baratier before, like, it was actually shown at this presentation, because Oda dropped that a couple of days ago on his own website, and that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, but I had already seen it, so that's why, despite being a One Piece fan and going on about chapter 1052 and One Piece Odyssey, if you're wondering why it's like, why hasn't he put the real life One Piece in the book? Because it was released last week before E3 started. But yeah, despite being the underdog, Netflix actually came out swinging and made some decent things. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. And then came Epic Games, which is basically a bunch of meme shit, because Epic was just a middle ground. Epic was just in the, it's alright. It's alright. You know, let's get the books. Let's get the books, because it is all meh. I mean, the first one, oh, what's going on? We can't move. I can't move. Oh, there we go. We're back. I don't know why I couldn't move for a second there. But, you know, let's go into the Epic. Let's grab them all. Grab them all. Come on. Put it down. Grab them all. Grab them all. And Epic was kind of like in the middle this time around. I mean, this was shown yesterday, and I don't know. That was the longest 30 minutes we ever waited for you. But it's alright, all the presentations are over. The last one was shit, was so shit. But you know, this was the meh one. Like, it was already shown yesterday. We had Goat Simulator 3. The only reason I made a book about it is because the goat had the gun again, and I made the joke of like, oh look, it's Grogar, it's depressed goat, and we had the gun on stream, and that was that. But like, again, it's Goat Simulator. Like, it's funny. It's funny, it's mindless entertainment, but it's middling. Nothing more to say. Super Ghostbusters, I would like a ghost pizza. And the pizza baker man says, don't call or I'll break your fucking knees. I mean, it looks alright. Like, you're playing as the different ghosts. You can pick the brain ghost and move things telepathically. You can pick Slimer, and you can shoot puke at people. Or you can play as the Ghostbuster and kill them. It's asymmetric gameplay. Looks like a bit of mindless fun. We don't know if it's going to be like free to play or if there's monetization. It's the first time we've seen it. Looks alright, but it's not going to set the world on fire. Again, it's middling. It's nothing too special. Then you get some Genshin Impact DLC, which I guess that would go into the good box, because at least that's one thing I can respect with Genshin Impact. While it is a free-to-play game, and it does have like the whole loot box system, which it still shouldn't have, it should just have outright purchasing, at the very least, they aren't scummy about it, and they've used all that money to make this absolutely fucking stunning world, this beautiful anime art style. They've constantly, every time that they've got a bunch of money from the gambling boxes, they've always reinvested it for the players, they've always reinvested it into the world, and they're doing the same thing again. They're saying, hey, you know what, you give us a bunch of money again, here is a whole brand new expansion to the game, here's a whole brand new area to the game. So, you know, at least with Genshin Impact, that's one thing that I can respect, that they're not just taking the money and running. They do constantly like update the world and reinvest the money that's been spent into the world to make it feel like the players are getting like this big next thing back that they spent money on. So like, that's nice. And you know, there's new champions up for grabs and all like that. So, you know, that's nice. And let's not forget, it has got the best anime girl in the form of Mona, the witch with the cosmic tights. So, like, I like her, Midnight likes her, Flick especially likes her, because look at them tights. Look at them. That little buggo, he just wants to rub them all over his body. But she is also, like, one of the best characters in terms of, like, the narrative and the story and stuff. I like Mona. So, yeah, more Genshin Impact DLC, even though I don't personally play the game. Maybe that's something we'll do in the future. Maybe we will actually, like, play Genshin Impact for the streams and stuff. But for now, Genshin Impact, you sit in the good side. You sit in the good side. And then you get the garbage. You get, like, the literal worst one. Hi-Rez, shut the fuck up. Rogue Company Season 1. The thing that killed Realm Royale. Realm Royale had to die for that fucking garbage. And they've done nothing with Rogue Company for a year. They've let it decay for a year. Hardly anybody talks about it or even plays it. And they're like, oh guys, we've got a brand new battle pass to celebrate the official launch. We got a battle pass. Shut the fuck up, Hi-Rez. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You killed Realm Royale for that, and like Paladins isn't doing too great for your crappy like what was it? I can't even remember what the game's called. What? Is it Valorant? I think it's Valorant. I want to say it's Valorant. That's like CS:GO where the bombs are A. You bootleg Valorant. You're trend chasing again, Hi-Rez. Get out of here with your bootleg Valorant. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Don't talk to me, Hi-Rez. Yeah, Paladins, it's good, but you do make mistakes in it, but sometimes you learn. But you know, your trend chasing's killed Realm Royale. Get out of here with Rogue Legacy. Your Rogue Company. Not worth it. And then, we got the best one. We got the best one. Treyarch Games.
Nothing! Now get out! What? Get the fuck out!
Nothing. You get nothing. That's what you get. You get nothing. What do I win? What do we win? Nothing. Waste of everybody's time. They either showed games that we'd already seen, like Cuphead, but they didn't even show any new footage. They didn't even show Cuphead 2 footage hardly. They just showed Cuphead 1 footage. That's nothing. They spent 10 minutes on Plague Tale, just talking about rats for 10 straight minutes. They showed nothing. Nothing. You know, by the end of it, it was...
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
I can't take this shit no more. Couldn't take it. It was waste of everybody's time. Absolute garbage. Don't speak to me, Treyarch. Get out of here. I heard that they were like a movie studio, or they do film festivals. You know, Treyarch, listen, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, I'd stick to them film festivals. Because, like, in terms of your video game conference thing, that wasn't it, Chief. That wasn't it, Chief. I would definitely stick to the film festivals. Because that was... No words. No words. So yeah, we only had to cover 2 presentations. Because the third one doesn't exist. Go away, ain't no Treyarch presentation here, and there never was. So yeah, that's my thoughts. As you know, a lot of it was just Netflix was just shows. Can't really comment anything on the Netflix shows, and some of it was just like Goat Simulator 3. It's like, oh haha, it's funny and it's okay, but there's like, again, there's not a lot to say. There's not a lot to show. There's not a lot that you can do, right, Mona? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, day 2, it was the middle of the road. Like, you had some when it hit, like with the animes, like when it hit. And with Luna, let's not forget Luna, despite it not being on Steam, put it on Steam. But like when day 2 hit, it came out swinging, it hit. But when it missed, oh god, did it miss? It missed hard. So like it was a middle of the road day. you know, this was definitely a meh day. This was definitely middle of the road. But that's fine, because I believe tomorrow, let me double check. I believe tomorrow is Bethesda and Microsoft and actually like the main companies, yes? The 11th of June, we've got Guerrilla Collective 3, don't know what that is. Wholesome Games Direct, not sure what that is. I think that's just like a general Games Direct. And then Future Game Show. No, sorry, all the big ones are on the 12th with Xbox, Bethesda, Xbox Showcase Extended, Capcom, PC Game Showcase. Yeah, all that's like to come. But yeah, tomorrow there might be a few, but I also don't really expect too much tomorrow. But the 12th is when all the big conferences are happening. But you know, again, they came out swinging. They were alright. So, that's about it. That is about it. So, I will see all of you for day 3 tomorrow, where we'll go from there. But for now, that's the end of the video. So, thank you all for watching, and your best wolf will join you tomorrow for day 3 of what is essentially E3 in all but name. So, see all of you then, and just remember, I am the best.